Hello, friends. It's a quiet night here, and I'm grateful you're tuning in from wherever you are. Drop a note in the comments. What's your corner of the world? Before we dive in, a quick breath. Stories like this don't start with thunder. They whisper in, like a draft through a cracked window, until the whole room chills. My name's Emily Harper, and this is the tale of how a simple dinner turned into the demolition of everything I thought was mine. It was a Tuesday, unremarkable as fog, when I slid the final tray of herb-crusted salmon onto the oak table. The air hummed with lemon and thyme, my go-to for David's frazzled days at the corporate office. I'd arranged the silverware just so, dimmed the lights, even queued up the jazz playlist he pretended to hate but secretly loved. He was buried in deadlines, and I craved one evening to stitch us back together. My phone hummed on the counter, and I grinned, assuming it was his ETA text. David's face lit the screen, that photo from our honeymoon, windswept on a cliffside. "Hey, love," I said, dabbing flour from my apron. "Food's hot, get home quick before it wilts." "Emily," he replied, tone flat as a boardroom memo. "We've got to discuss something." No hello, no rush hour banter. Just that corporate chill, like I was a colleague pitching a dud idea. "Everything all right?" My pulse quickened, a shadow creeping in. "Fine," he clipped. "Look, starting next Tuesday, the crew's off to Napa Valley for 7 days. Flights and a cabin are locked in." The tray wobbled in my grip. I set it down before it betrayed me. Fingers tightened around the phone, nails biting skin. A vice squeezed my ribs, the telltale ache. Third strike. 3 years wed, and this was the pattern. Elegant exclusions masked as logistics. I mustered a breezy lilt, voice steady as glass about to crack. "The crew. So, your folks, Sister Laura, her latest guy, Uncle Ray, Cousin Mike. That's 7 heads." "Spot on," he said, breezing past. "Cabin's tight, 4 beds max. Crowding would suck, so sit this one out." Suck. I was baggage now, not bride, not kin, a scheduling snag. Breath hitched, eyes tracing the twin setups. Crystal flutes, linen napkins. Steam curled from wild rice pilaf, mocking my ritual. All that tenderness, prepped for solitude. "Ah, got it," I murmured detached, like narrating someone else's script. "Sounds blissful. Enjoy the vines." "Knew you'd get it, Em. You're a rock, always rolling with it." Relief sighed through the line, a gut punch wrapped in praise. Rock. He meant doormat, silent partner in his charade. "P.S.," he added, "while I'm away, hit the herb garden and those cacti on the ledge. The spiky ones drooping." "Copy that." Succulence, my mantra now. Click, screen dimmed, and so did the spark in my chest. Third time. First, post our loss, that raw, empty ache after the baby who never came. "Too fragile for travel," he'd soothed. I swallowed it, chalking it to care. Second, my freelance gigs exploding. "Can't pull you from the grind." Disappointment strung, but support trumped spite. This round, no polish. Just suck. Robot-like, I dismantled the feast. Salmon to scraps, rice to bin. Hands quaked. A fork clattered free, splintering on hardwood like brittle ice. Shards gleamed under pendants, mirroring my facade, glossy shell, fractured core. Phone pinged. The kin chat exploded. David's mom, Mrs. Thompson, typed. "Napa Redux team, depart Tuesday, pack shades, temps are scorching. Sunwine, emojis rain from Laura, Uncle Ray, Mike. Festive storm me adrift." To them, I was outsider. Unseen maid tending thorns. Knees buckled. I crumpled amid debris, scooping fragments. A jagged bit nicked my thumb, crimson bloomed on pale shard. Sting was faint whisper to the soul's scream. Another ring jolted me. Sarah, my ride-or-die since college, FaceTiming. I swiped tears, forged a grin. "Sir, chaos at the studio today. This diva designer nearly imploded my desk." Her beam dimmed, eyes narrowed like lasers. "M spill, you're wrecked, eyes like you've mainland salt." "Nah," I chirped, laugh cracking like dry leaves, chopping shallots, eyes on fire, swear. Lame as limp lettuce, we both winced. "Bull," she snapped, fierce as a fox. "Decade plus of friendship, and you think I can't clock the crash? What fresh hell did David unleash?" Walls tumbled. In fractured breaths it poured, the feast, the freeze-out, the fork's funeral. "I feel." "Erased," I choked, shame thick as tar. Like the punchline no one's laughing at. "You, erased." Sarah's fury flamed protective. "He's the clown parade, Em, him and that viper nest. Eyes open, they ghost you like kin. You're not in the frame." Truth landed like lead. I dodged it, denial my shield. Admit it, and the vows vaporized. 3 springs back under Napa's arches, our Napa, he'd sworn eternity amid cheers. How the fade. "M," Sarah shifted to steel, prenup squared away, nod. Pre-vows he'd sprung it, firm ritual, babe optics for the board. Unease gnawed, but love blinded. Signed to Scream, not Gold Digger. Home's yours solo, she probed. Yep, I said, bile rising. Mom and Dad's nest egg full down, Graham's bequest, sole title my fortress. But postage, he nagged, dual deed, guilt gnawed. Wore me thin. Peers sink titles. It's mortifying solo, caved. She scowled. Renovations, who bankrolled? Me mostly, shame shrank me. Stashed 80k from gigs, his clan chipped 10k deck loungers, nada else. Docs. Invoices, Fort Knox, I rallied. Binder's Bible every bolt. Solid, she exhaled. David's draw, real figure, shrug. Separate streams, his decree. Empowered vibe. Claimed 120k tops, funneled $150 monthly for hearth. Balance, future nest egg. I added, hollow, mortgages mine. Solo, he hoards for parent meds, endless. Sarah's palms smacked wood, echo thundered. Wake up, that's grift, not union. Fiscal trapdoor. Tears scorched, rage-fueled now. Facade queen in a man's mirage, pinching pennies for boots while he splashed 15k on mom's Safa cuff at Yule. Illusions architect, me footing the bill. Post-call, I haunted the wreckage-strewn kitchen, Sarah's shield up a drumbeat. Hours blurred. Resolve iced in, glacial, unyielding. Face rinsed, I ghosted to David's den. Beneath baubles in my locket trove. Spare key, vow of trust zones long sacred. Tonight, sanctity shattered. Key scraped lock, thunderclap in hush. Cigar and leather haze wafted. Sanctum pristine, tomes tiered by spine, desk a mirror. No moat dared linger. Drawers yielded zilch, memos, Montblancs, mid-tier, albums gut twist, holidays, Laura's bash us, afterthoughts, rearguard, base locked, hunt sharpened, bingo, faux panel safe, post-shelf tomes. Client vaults, he'd fibbed last fall. Neil quake, code, our elope date, red deny, his natal, nay, despair clawed then venom, mom's day, click, yield, pinnacle, dossier, assets, deed unearthed, our haven, parents' gold, but owners. David Thompson and Emily Harper, joint tenancy. Gasp, meant to be common, sliver stake. This, survivorship snare, half mine poached, fury-fingered delved, statements, phantom fund, tally, $1.80 mil. Scans screamed. Monthly zaps, $4K, $18K to Olivia Grant. Base, ebony box. Lid, solitaire choker, blinding, alien. Receipt, Cartier, $30K. Date, my natal eve last. His token, drugstore daisies. Final gut shot, snap. David poolside paradise, arm locked to lithe redhead in sync suits. Verso, his scrawl, eternal flame, Olivia, Napa 24. That client summit in Seattle, mirage, universe imploded. Absences aligned, OT ghosts, jaunts, broke pleas in my manner. Phone quaked, his ping. Babe late client feast, glance, his Avi bistro glow, Merlot mirror trapping tresses, scarlet claws on linen. Grief, ash. Ice queen rose. Snapped each indictment, deeds, ledgers, loot, lens. Zipped to Sarah's vault mail. Reshelved, sealed, slipped out. Den door clicked, lies entombed. David lurched in at 11, bourbon and jasmine reek, not my bloom. Moonlight vigil, slur mumble, shoe fumble, loomed for peck, I veered, lips kissed void. Jasmine jars, ditch it, halt, chuckle faltered. Schmooze scent doll, cologne clash, you know the drill. Aha, dark adapted stare pinned him. Olivia do the drill too, monthly marathons, jet set schmoozes. Mask cracked, booze haze cleared to terror. Ha, Olivia who, mix up babe. Nothing, stood nausea from her aura. Wiped her, all-night charm offensive, brushed past. He blanched, rooted. Bedroom bolt, spine to wood, knees jelly. Out of frenzy, hushed hiss into cell. Damage control, no doubt, alibis aligned. Sarah's flare, payload secure. He's toast. Dawn, my turf. Heed every syllable. Ceiling vigil, eerie poise, old me, sob sack, new, hilarity edged, sardonic cackle. David crept in post-midnight, ghosting sheets, feigning snores. Thick as deceit. David, I sliced midnight, truth hour. He bolted upright, silhouette stark. Can't sleep. Can't anymore, glowed screen, dossiers danced. Joint deed, survivorship swindle, Olivia's offshore oasis. My mortgage mules your trysts. Napa 24, her throne, my fool's errand. Stammer storm, twist, forgery hacked, I save it. Rose, tower calm. Tomorrow, lawyer, prenup clause back, house, mine, Reno receipts reclaim. You're out, assets audit. Olivia, fetch your fragments. Dawn broke, he fled to office. Tailspin text to kin, pleased to me. Ignored, Sarah's lair, war council. Divorce blitz, she mapped. Fraud flags, deed fraud, fund filch. Cops on comms, embezzle echo. Home sale, swift, silent, vanish. Pivot, listings live. Appraiser in, value soared my sweat equity. Bids flooded, top dollar, cash king, escrow express, 2 weeks. David's jaunt. Napa bound, bliss blinded. Texts, miss you rock, succulents, smirk. Mine, water your own weeds. Return Eve, airport alert. I gone, keys forwarded, locks swapped. Final mail, deed solo, my name etched eternal. Funds wired, nest rebuilt, chains snapped. Abroad now, Lisbon's lacework lanes, cafe hum, sea salt kiss. No thorns, no tithes, strength, forged in shards. Betrayal's blaze lit my flight. They landed to void, cabin crammed with his paramour, her brood, his blood. Where's home? Echoed texts. Sold, shuttered, mine no more. Funny that buzz, not end but ignition. Life's not bang, it's the quiet rebuild after the burn.